Hello, my people. I bring you greetings. I am doing this video to address a few things that are going round, some speculations that are going round on social media with regards to the soothsaying that went on yesterday, 11th January, about Lazzybwoy's death. First of all, I know by the grace of God, this funeral has come to an end. And we want to give God a praise for that. But unfortunately, other issues that are currently happening are not the best. Moreover, some of you are calling me, asking me questions with regards to what the soothsayer said, and some of the questions that you feel I am the right person to give you the answers. Now, I am going to sum up all those questions and answer them in this video. So I would like you to make sure this video gets to a lot of people. Now, we want to thank God for at least bringing everything to success. It wasn't easy from day one, but God has seen us through. Yesterday, 11th January, was the soothsaying. But the aftermath of the soothsaying, or what is happening now after the soothsaying, is unfortunate. And that is what I want to address in this video. Now, the little I know about soothsaying is that whenever a soothsayer comes in public, he speaks in parables, or he speaks in coded words. The words are coded. And it is only the elders who understand the language or some of the codes that the soothsayer puts out there. And because of that, after the soothsayer is done talking in public, the elders will have to approach the soothsayer privately, and then they delve into the matter, or they go into detail to get specifics about what was said in parables or what was coded out in public. It's unfortunate that, personally, from where I sit, I haven't heard of any name being mentioned that this is the person, or it is through this person that this has happened. From the elders or from the family, I haven't heard anything. But most of us here have made our conclusions, have made our own analysis based on what was said in public. And we have started tagging people, calling names, which I think is not healthy for us as a people. Lazzybwoy, if for nothing at all, one thing I knew about him is that he was a man of peace, and he was someone who wanted unity. He wasn't a divisive kind of person. And I feel like what is happening now is unfortunate. This is not what Lazzybwoy wanted. Now, those of us who are saying what we are saying on social media, these are some of the things we are saying. Some of us are saying that the soothsayer said the death of Lazzybwoy is from the mother's side, or those who have a hand in it is from the mother's side. And again, we are saying that the soothsayer said one artist from the mother's side invited Lazzybwoy. And then Lazzybwoy went, and after the performance, an award was given to Lazzybwoy. And specifically, an award which happens to be a metal. And in Konkoma, a metal has to do with a car. It could be a motorbike or anything metal, a car. But here, most of you on social media are saying a car, which is an award, was given to Lazzybwoy after the performance. According to what you people are saying that the soothsayer said. And then you continued by saying that the soothsayer said after the award was given to Lazzybwoy, which is a car, The artist or the musician who invited Lazzy felt offended. He felt he was the right person to receive such an award and not Lazzybwoy. And that is where the whole thing began, which led to his death. Now, if this is what you are saying or what is going around, let's take some key words. These are facts that I want us to look at. First of all, Lazzy's mother's side are Mamprusis and not Dangombes. I am not sure anyone here can say that the Mamprusis and the Dangombes are one people. They may understand each other's language. Let me put it that way. They may understand, or the language may cut across. Just like Konkomba and Basari. I know when a Basari man speaks, a Konkoma man understands. The same way when a Konkoma man speaks, a Basari man also understands. But at times, when it is spoken deeply, the other person might not understand. And I know that, yes, we have similar thing between the Dagombes and the Mamprusis. Their language cut across. But that doesn't mean that they are the same people. They are different people with unique culture and then a lot of goodies, if I'll put it. They are two different people with unique culture and other goodies. So if indeed the soothsayer said that Lazzybwoy's death is from the mother's side, then one would want to say that it means the soothsayer was talking about the Mamprusis. I don't want to sound divisive, but this is what you guys are making the whole thing look like. So I have to come out and say it as such. And so if that is the case, per the records, as a manager, no artist from the Mamprusis invited Lazzy for a program. No artist invited Lazzybwoy for a program that I know of. And to the fact that no artist invited Lazzybwoy for a program to which it ended in an award. There's nothing like that I know of. Nothing like that. No one ever invited Lazzy for a show, and at the end of the day, the artist was given a car. I mean, Lazzy was given a car and whatsoever. No. Now, if that is the fact, as we speak, a few of you are making references to the program Lazzybwoy attended in Tamale, which happens to be Fancy Gadam's program. I am not sure Fancy Gadam is a Mamprusi, right? Okay. Like I said, I don't want to sound divisive here because once you begin to mention ethnic groups or tribes, it sounds divisive. But it's like the way the conversation is going, we need to make some things clear. And that is why I am mentioning. Please pardon me if you feel offended by some of the names or the way I am sounding. Now, Fancy Gadam is not a Mamprusi, right? Again, for the records, the program that Lazzybwoy attended, which happens to be Fancy Gadam's program in Tamale Sports Stadium, Fancy Gadam never invited Lazzybwoy. I want to repeat that part. He never invited Lazzybwoy. So if you people are saying the soothsayer said an artist from the mother side invited Lazzybwoy, Fancy Gadam, who for once is not from the mother side of Lazzy, whom Lazzybwoy attended his program, I want to also say on records that Fancy Gadam never invited Lazzybwoy. What happened? Let me tell you. Lazzybwoy attended a program back in the days, which happens to be Northern TikTokers Awards. And it was through that program, Lazzybwoy met a very giant, a very humble, a very respected chief. I reverence that chief so much. His name is Nana Agbozo. Nana Agbozo, who has heard of Lazzy and listened to his song, said, no, this guy, you are good. So to also help you grow, I have a boy called Fancy Gadam. I will introduce you to Fancy Gadam and see how best you guys can help to grow. So Nana Agbozo was the one who actually linked Lazzybwoy to Fancy Gadam. It is through Nana Agbozo Fancy Gadam got to know of Lazzybwoy. Maybe if he has heard of him earlier, not in person like I am saying, it was through Nana Agbozo. And I respect that chief so much for the good things he's doing for the music industry and the youth. So it was through Nana Agbozo Lazzybwoy got to know Fancy Gadam. Now, in order for Lazzybwoy to say thank you to Nana Agbozo, he decided to do a song. And I don't know how many of you have listened to that song. The title is Nana Agbozo. So he did the song for Nana Agbozo to say thank you for the link and the support. So when Nana Agbozo heard the song, he decided that no, if that's the case, I would like Fancy to also be on the song so that it will be like my two boys have done a song for me. So he requested for Fancy to also be on the song, which Fancy accepted. And because of that, if you have heard, you will realize that the Nana Agbozo song is in two folds. We have Lazzybwoy Nana Agbozo, and we have Nana Agbozo remix, which is Fancy and then Lazzybwoy. So that is how come the song became two. So it was through Nana Agbozo's effort that Fancy Gadam jumped on that song. So fast forward, when Fancy Gadam was doing his program in Tamale Sports Stadium, Fancy didn't invite Lazzybwoy. It was Lazzybwoy who reached out to Fancy and said, big bro, I know you are doing a program like this. I feel like coming to support you. So it was Lazzybwoy who requested to come and support a big brother, which is Fancy Gadam. And Fancy Gadam, being so humbled, accepted the request and said, why not? Come and do what you can also do. That is the opportunity Fancy can equally give to a brother. So he accepted and gave Lazzybwoy his own stage to perform. And we all saw that performance at the Tamale Sports Stadium. Right after that program, right after the performance, Lazzybwoy left. There was no award or whatsoever that went on that program or at that program. I don't know how many of you were there on that day. There was no anything like an award. And even after the program, there was nothing like an award or a gift. Let me even use the word a gift. There was nothing like even a gift that came from anyone to Lazzybwoy. No. Even Nana Agbozo himself has not given Lazzybwoy a car before. No. So this is what happened. So if the soothsayer said an artist from the mother's side invited Lazzy for a show and there was an award, which was a car, and the car was given to Lazzy and the one who invited him felt offended, and that is what started his whole whatsoever till his death. Listening to that and listening to the facts that I have given you, can you associate that? What the soothsayer said, can you, even if that was what he said, can you associate that to Fancy Gadam? Let's not be ungrateful people. Let's not be ungrateful people. I repeat. Again, Lazzybwoy through most Dagombes have done a lot of programs or had so many opportunities, if I'll put it. When Chef Faila was doing the cookathon, he got the opportunity to perform. And all thanks to Sherifa Gunu and other guys who were pushing the movement. The DJs and then the presenters, the entertainment guys, the legends in the entertainment industry in the northern region were all yearning and pushing for Lazzybwoy wholeheartedly. So today, if we want to sit somewhere and start pointing fingers at the hand that tried to help us, we will be doing ourselves a great disservice. Let me say this. When it comes to the entertainment industry, among we the concumbers, we don't have any industry players. We don't. We only have one person, which is Rocky Dawuni. Apart from Rocky Dawuni, I don't know if any of us here can mention any industry player in the entertainment industry or the music industry internationally or even within Ghana that is a concumber. It's only Rocky Dawuni. But we all know that when it comes to the Dagomba side, they have a lot of industry players. Me, sitting here, talking to you today, it is true Dagombas that my label, Best Multimedia, was able to come up to where it is. If you don't know, all thanks to Posse G. Posse G always call me younger brother. He calls EPAC to younger brother. It was through Posse G that EPAC got his musical skills in terms of music production. It's through Posse G. Posse G has taken us as young brothers. Posse G is a Dagomba. I made this statement in my tribute on the day of Lazzybwoy's burial that Posse G called me when he heard the news and said, Kofi, what happened to your artist? I know a lot of Dagomba players have Posse G's number. They can call him to confirm this. So me, a concumber boy, who is being helped by a Dagomba person to make my dreams come to reality in the music industry. If today we want to turn around and start blackmailing them, calling them names that they don't deserve, I think we will be shutting those doors that are opened to us. And that will be unfortunate on our part. Please, the soothsayer, per the little I know, the soothsayer never mentioned any name. The soothsayer never mentioned any name, per my little knowledge, during his delivery at the soothsaying ground. So why are we making these wild conclusions and wild allegations? Moreover, let me say on records that no one has ever gifted Lazzybwoy a car. No one. The cars Lazzybwoy has used, the first car, he bought it in 2020, which was Golf 3. It was a black in color. And then somewhere 2024, 2025, he changed it to Golf 4, which is the white one that he uses. Most of us have seen that car that Lazzybwoy uses, Golf 4, the white one. These are the only two cars Lazzybwoy personally bought. They are not gifts. And no one has ever given Lazzybwoy a gift which has to do with a car. Again, let me also say this. I have seen most of you posting, some cars which Lazzybwoy stood beside to take pictures. Some Jeep, and then also another video of Lazzybwoy seen in a Porsche car. Let me tell you that those cars are not for Lazzybwoy. Those cars are for a business tycoon who was a fan of Lazzybwoy. And so the business tycoon invited Lazzy to come so that at least he can have a one-on-one attached with him. The day Lazzybwoy was going, he went with other friends, the guys that he goes with in terms of programs. Lazzybwoy went with a few of them. And if they are watching this video, they can attest to the fact that yes, what I'm saying is the truth. So when Lazzybwoy got there, he saw the fleet of cars in this business tycoon's house. And those were the cars he stood by and also sat in to take videos. Those are not his personal cars. The Jeep has a name that looks similar to that of Nyimba. I want you to know that the name is not Nyimba. Coincidentally, when Lazzybwoy got there, the customized name on that car had the initials NYI, which corresponds or kind of coincides with the name Nyimba. So if you look at that picture, you will see that there's an emoji that has been dropped or masked for us not to see the rest of the name. So the name on that Jeep is not Nyimba. It is a different name, and I am not sure I should be exposing that over here. But what I want you to know is that that car wasn't for Nyimba. The pictures he took and the videos that he took that you are sharing were the guys that went with him. They took those pictures and videos. So those guys can actually attest to this fact. So now Lazzybwoy has never been gifted a car or given a car by anybody. Finally, I want to say that Dagombers have pushed Lazzybwoy a lot that words cannot say or explain. I knew what was going on, and I knew how the Dagombers, including their legends, their industry players, everyone was rooting for Lazzybwoy, making public statements for which sometimes I felt like won't their own people even attack them because they were so real. The entertainment industry in the North were so real to Lazzybwoy. At a point, I felt like won't their other artists be offended by some of the utterances? But I also said sometimes if someone loves you, that is what might happen. So if today people who loved and pushed Lazzy, today we will sit down and begin to tarnish their image and say things that are not true about them, please, we will be doing ourselves a great disservice. Like I said earlier, Lazzybwoy was a man of peace and he was a man of unity. Lazzybwoy told me, look, my religion is humanity because I care about human being. It doesn't matter where you come from. I care about human being. And it doesn't matter what religion, what faith, what tribe or ethnic group you come from. You are a brother, you are a sister. That was Lazzybwoy. So today, I am not sure Lazzybwoy will want to destroy that legacy by saying things that, I quote, are not true, unquote. To destroy the legacy that he preached. To destroy that which he was yearning for. Please. It doesn't matter whose name you are mentioning, whether the person is a Konkomba or a Dagomba or whatsoever. Please. The soothsayer never mentioned any name. Let's be careful the way we deal with these issues. It is not healthy at all. I repeat, it is not healthy. I remember when a few guys from Tamale came for the funeral. When they went back, people like Blue Beat and others lamented, criticized other guys for not coming. If they should hear this, will they not say that they were right for not even coming? If they should hear this, will they not say they were right for not even coming for the funeral? Please, with all due respect, let's allow this matter to rest. Lazzybwoy is currently resting in the bosom of the Almighty Allah. Let's give him that respect and bring this matter to an end. And let peace prevail. And let peace reign. I'm begging all of you. Thank you for understanding me, and thank you for listening to me. There will be another video that I will do to thank all those who supported during the funeral. Until then, peace be unto you. Bye-bye.